What do you mean, I stopped listening to you? You can't focus on anything but him. And vice versa. Y'all look cute together, by the way. But we are not together. We're just friends. How many times have I heard that before? Avery frowned and cocked her head to the side. I haven't. I mean, in your lifetime. Most of the time, when a woman is hiding the true nature of her relationship, she hides it behind the guise of just friends, which is total bullshit, by the way. The DJ came through the speakers. Come on in, beautiful ladies. And fellas, make sure you keep our guests comfortable tonight. We want to have a great time as we celebrate the collaboration of Valentine and Novacore and NASA. The crowd cheered, with patrons throwing their hands up and some shouting in merriment. Congratulations, DeAndre Valentine. The DJ pointed toward the railing that wrapped around the inside of the third floor, and all eyes traveled to find DeAndre Valentine moved to the edge of the clearing, a broad smile brightening his handsome, bearded face. We're here to party with you all night, brother. Much love and respect for your growing business endeavors. The crowd cheered again as DeAndre tilted his head and held up a hand in salute. I think it's time that you make yourself known, Tina said. Avery nodded. Let's go. She turned to leave, but Tina's resting palm on her shoulder gave her pause. I think I just saw Malik Anthony Clark, Tina said. So I'ma head to the dance floor. She was no longer looking in Avery's direction, as she was all but zeroed in on Malik's supremely rich chocolate skin. Malik and his brothers Derek James Clark, Tristan Neal Clark, and Langston Jamal Clark were the infamous Clarks of Northshire Bend, a high-class African-American family who are famous for their philanthropy efforts. So, knowing I'm nervous you're going to leave me? Tina turned back to Avery. You won't want me there once you get caught up in his attention. You'll probably forget I'm there. But hey, look on the bright side. I'm still in the club, and if ever there's a moment you need me, text me. My phone is on vibrate, so it'll make my titties jiggle. Avery laughed out loud, letting her head fall back. Tina nodded, knowing her jokes would calm Avery. Feel better? Tina asked. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Avery squinted, and her face reflected her happiness. You know how I do. Wouldn't be much of a friend if I didn't try to attempt to calm you and send you off with confidence. Or maybe you just want to get me out of your hair so you can take Malik from that girl he's dancing with. That too. Avery laughed as Tina spun around and sashayed to the dance floor. She couldn't and wouldn't blame her friend, but still, as she watched her tap Malik on his shoulder and lured him to her with the collar of his shirt, Avery snapped out of her nervousness. Instead, drawing on Tina's confidence, she headed to the staircase that led to the third floor. Meandering around people coming down, then shaking one guy off who decided to grab her to get her attention, Avery continued up her path to get to him. At the rope that separated the club from the VIP, she stood behind 5 other women who were trying to impress the security guard with their looks in order to gain entrance into the area. He gave them the attention they were looking for, smiling and winking while he admired their racy looks. But still, he sent them away after finding their names weren't on the list. Avery bit down on her lip. She should have never told DeAndre she wasn't coming. The thought of being turned away like the other women gave her pause. What's your name, pretty lady? Avery's brows rose. Huh? She snapped from her thoughts to look at the guard. Oh, I'm probably not on that list either. He gave her a look that said, too bad. But Mr. Valentine and I are close friends, so if you let him know I'm here, I'm sure he'll let me in. Unfortunately, miss, I can't leave my post. Oh. He saw her eyes dim,